Do you feel like an aspiring entrepreneur but don't know where to start? I got you. In this video, I'll break down a simple 4-step system that will kickstart your entrepreneurial journey even if you have a full-time job. If you don't have an idea for a product already, the first thing you need to do is identify the skill sets you have right now. For example, if you're doing marketing at a company, you can offer that skill set as a freelancer. Freelancing has never been easier. Platforms like Upwork and Fiverr make connecting with clients super easy. As a personal example, I was a former software engineer at Accenture and Deloitte and built up personal clientele off of Upwork and moved into my own agency. And this is one of the easiest methods I use to start my own company. If you don't want to freelance the skill sets you have right now, start thinking about skill sets that you wish you had. Then offer those for free to people you know that need them. Maybe it's a friend, a colleague, or just somebody in general that needs assistance. As you get better developing these new skill sets, you'll be able to charge later down the line. One of the reasons I think starting with a services company is so great is that over time, when you develop your services and your company, you'll identify problems that need to be solved, and these problems can be turned into a product. So it's okay to not have a product idea, because the more you do, the more likely you are to find an idea for a product. Once you have an idea of the skill sets that you have or the skill set that you would like to develop, the best piece of advice I could offer is to start now and start part-time. Don't be somebody that says they're gonna start next week or next month. I encourage you to start right now. And the reason is, the first thing you try on the side is most likely not gonna be what sticks long-term. In fact, it might take a couple of years before you even realize what it is you like to do that makes you money besides your day job. I wish I knew this earlier, because it would have encouraged me to start sooner, instead of waiting for what I thought was going to be the right thing. And you might try many different things before you find what sticks. Some ideas might fail, others might just be good on paper, but the more and more you keep doing and finding what sticks, the more likely you are to find something that you love, and that's the whole point of entrepreneurship. Alright, on the other hand, maybe you do have an idea of a product, but you have no idea where to start. Before you even start developing the product, make sure you reach out to people you think are likely to use it and get their feedback and find out what they think, what they liked about your product idea, what they didn't like. You can do this by reaching out to friends or subreddits of groups that are likely to use your product, Discords. Even tools like Prolific are great, because you can send out surveys based on filter criteria, so you're more likely to find your target audience. Once you have feedback on your product, I'd recommend creating a wait list for it. That way you know exactly who wants your product and what their needs are. There's so many easy ways to get market feedback with the internet today, and the point is to save you time so you don't develop something nobody wants. Another personal example here is I'm working on a real estate tech company, and in order to get feedback on the tool I'd like to create, I'm reaching out to everyone I know in real estate. And once I ran out of people that I knew in real estate, I asked my friends in real estate if they could connect me to people, and this has been extremely helpful in getting great market feedback that's helped me create better versions of the product I'd like to release. I'd also recommend you to build a YouTube channel. This step is so important. Time and time again, I see entrepreneurs state that they wish they had an audience before they had a product or service to sell. That's because if you have an audience, it's so much easier to sell a product or service, rather than having a product or service ready to sell, but no audience. Another great reason for starting a YouTube channel is to find your passion. You won't want to create content on something you have no interest in, so start thinking of the videos you watch right now and recreate them. As you continue to recreate these videos, you'll find opportunities to create content you wouldn't have thought of unless you were creating content to begin with. You start with one idea, let's say a channel for entrepreneurship, and as you continue to develop these videos, you realize there's an opportunity somewhere else. Who knows, maybe it's to help people land their first client or help with sales generation. And then you realize you love helping people with sales. Well, now we found a service that you can offer, one that you thoroughly enjoy. And if that's not enough to motivate you to start a channel, just remember that YouTube channels are the fastest growing small business type ever recorded. Let's summarize. First is to find skill sets that you either have or would like to develop. Second is to start now and part-time. This is to encourage you to start your entrepreneurial journey, because starting is the hardest part. 3, test the market. If you have a service or a product idea, start reaching out to people you think would need it in order to get feedback to validate that your service or product is definitely something people want. Lastly, if you don't know where to start a YouTube channel. This will help you find what your passions truly are. I would love to hear what you thought was the most insightful tip here, so leave in the comments which one resonated with you. And if you'd like to watch more videos that provide actionable insights to help you kickstart your entrepreneurial journey, please subscribe. Oh yeah, and watch these 2 videos where I share step by step how they turn their simple ideas into $1 million businesses. See you next time.